Apparently my stream is unstable. It's all good.
You know that this is what they're gonna run.
Not only that, they had the opportunity to steer away from the double duelist and choose something else that is not the Haven, and they want to do that. They want to have that mirror, probably bringing back the confidence.
Hello, Dem I be banned.
We assume that Meteor is
I'm afraid of this
going to bring in on
alias.
that ISO, and I
Or
love
sorry,
the way
is
he
it
accompanies
Demi be
the
banned?
the rest. It's not like he's just going to be sending it in and just going for the fight.
Demi Moore? Is that what we're talking about?
Anything else? No, they actually make it work at a macro level.
Best part about all of this, I think, is that teams are going to be able to play.
Hello, Demi. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. I was just afraid that it was like D me be banned, and then because of the alias, it was gonna be like some crazy shit that was gonna be said.
It is such a sick composition. It's so difficult to anti. We haven't seen anyone successfully do it yet.
And to stop all of that, we have to look at kicks. We have to look at trends.
You can't change anymore. All good, all good. Yo, thanks for stopping by. Yo, this is gonna be a sick game. We're going into the we're going to an elimination game. T1 and Vitality.
Thank you very much, Jessica.
Yeah.
Yes, it is that time.
Paper thin and Achilles. It looks like it's going to be Brennan Sideshow casting the grand finals tomorrow.
Another team home. T1, Vitality, both the last representatives from their respective regions, and only one can stay.
Absolutely. This is a very hype matchup. Two teams that
Dude, I do remember now, Demi. Now that you just go with Demi now. You guys have me believing. You guys have me believing. How does it work for you guys now, though? Are you guys going in relegation? Chat, if you don't know, this is Demi from Hikikimori, playing challengers for North America. And they looked really damn good for the matches I was able to watch. They're like a media rankers. So keep an eye out for Hikikimori. You know the O2 BBQ team, right? It's funny. Wait, what's the O2 BBQ team, Lord? Let's get into this round. Who I have winning this game? I have T1 winning the series. Demi. It's a gamble, but this is what I believe is going to happen.
Through all this smoke, less so on a forward lurk, ready to try to collapse in. Should this be a pivot over towards that B side? Stacks for now though. Gonna get caught unaware. Sylvan taking
Baby named Talent O2 BBQ team. That's funny.
In hell. That's Izu. 34 HP.
Wait, Izu's Cypher on this one? Yeah, this is their standard comp for T1. Playing ISO Raze. This is huge here for Durka. He's already halfway to his ult. Starting this way.
Really interesting start for Vitality. One of the things that gave T1 fits, first of all, is Durka getting first bloods. He does it
Oh yeah, BBQ team. They got cooked.
The problem becomes is that
yeah, that's funny.
Control Rubble here for T1. You're gonna have problems. So they spent a ton of utility off the beginning, and this is a good read from Vitality.
By the way, in Tier 2, now that we actually have Demi here as well, there was a game where SAD Esports also used this composition. So they got inspiration out of T1 on playing on ISO and Raze and Sova. The thing is like, I've said it before in previous games, but let's pay attention to how T1 tries to scale up here on the map with this composition. We won't need it now, but like what they like to do is throw this ISO wall up usually. This is in their region when they played against DRX. So they throw the ISO wall. They're throwing Omen Smoke over here. And the Raze and Omen will TP and satchel into this so that they could avoid all util coming in from this side, from like a Breach Teo and like Raze Fade util, anything, you know? Beautiful shock dart actually to break that Razor Vine. That said, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, actually. Hold on. This is winnable. They have full map control, full site control and pulse plant, and they pick up a Bulldog. And they're using the Bulldog to move here towards tree. I was going to say they could have tripled there. And they have camera watching spawn, so they know about players coming in this side. They got info on both now. Oh, dude. We got to watch that on replay on how Meteor got those kills. Dirk has no choice but to try to save. Well, Havoc, you remember old school 1.5, 1.6, right? It was MR12 before MR15 came out from
Just absolutely
Alchemist
crazy stuff from Meteor
that
here.
proposed it to
You
CPL.
really need him to come online
So that
for
in itself was
T1.
also very
And when
punishing
he's on
back
this
then
ISO, it's
when we were
when
playing
he's at
MR12.
his best for this T1 squad. That first shot,
And even
unbelievable.
CS2 now, I find is very punishing because they're playing MR12
Smoke is blooming.
still with old
He finds
economy
the timing.
from CSGO.
You give Buzz that bulldog and he's able to knock the
So
rest down.
they need to start
Crazy
tweaking
stuff
that a
to
bit more
start this
too.
one. Oh my.
Now here's the
Now,
biggest
what
question.
I was trying to say here is that they
Vitality, can
maybe
do it right
won't
back
need
to
to
them?
use
Do we
this type
just
of strategy as much
For
for T1 because of the composition of Vitality's polling. Vitality's playing very old school, where the best thing they have is C's name. So that could be easily satcheled and TP'd out here by the Omen and Raze. They don't have to go inside the smoke. No, unfortunately, I'm not going to the Vegas land, Demi. Which line is it?
It's really nice from Izu. Of course, this is the classic one.
Last pack over the top of it.
I'd have heard
But
it.
the cam set up from Izu.
Ooh, the spike drop land. No, unfortunately not. I'm in the East Coast in Montreal.
Put him down.
I'm not in LA, unfortunately, so it's harder for me to fly out to the local lands. If you ever make it to a VCT game, though, let me know. I'd be honored to meet you.
Boombot sent out the scout, tucked in behind the box. Paranoia connecting here on a stacks, tucks forward. Gets in
I
behind
most
the
likely will
tree.
be going to
Misses on
Toronto.
the red. Kicks gets knocked
If
out.
I'm not working the event,
Able to find one medium
I'll be
plate.
going there as a spectator.
Span across the boxes, Stacks. Will cut down four.
This was still good, very good damage by Vitality there on that round.
Looking like they were gonna have it, but the round still goes the way of T1.
And I agree. I think that's why I enjoyed playing Valorant when it first came out, Havoc. It really brought me back more to 1.6 than it did for CSGO.
By less. And this time they have a good answer for
You come
it.
film me for
They're
YouTube?
able
Let's go.
to catch Izu just enough off guard.
Hell yeah, I'll see you there then, Demi. If I'm not casting, I'm spectating. So let's
Pistol 6 and 2, like you mentioned,
let's
as
keep
a
in touch.
showstopper,
You could
but
send me a
Stacks,
DM and we'll try to
great
find
work
some time
again.
to like say hello.
Remember, he got paranoia the last time they played this map.
Okay, big gun round. Let's focus on the game here.
By the baby door, he was able to
We're gonna try to
clutch out a
satchel
huge
up this.
round.
I was going off the
Again,
top,
with
trying to
some
avoid
good
util first.
micro-maneuvering. This time, Vitality are going to be the bullies at the rubble position.
Izu hasn't thrown camera to take control here of main yet, so he's probably gonna have to wait.
Leaning towards that seaside vice wall is going to be set up there as well this time around. So let's see what T1
So
wants to do.
they're
Just
acting
making
presence
some
on
noise.
C site, and then they're probably gonna use camera to try to get this
Ping us
info.
out. Well aware of Kicks' likely position.
I don't think it's a good idea to play context. You might have to start making a tell
Can you deal
that
with
you are
Dirk
scaling
too?
back in the spot.
Meteor has the ultimate online. Kill contract could come through. For
They'll
now.
use it with a
Just gonna
drone
try to
instead of a
scout there.
camera.
It's you and me.
And there you go. There's the grab.
Big
It is
kick
gonna be
on
Dirk on the opposite side.
Oh, he had a knife out, dude.
Was off screen, able to find Kicks. Meteor finds
Easy
the
kill by
headshot.
Meteor.
Reset on the double tap. Tricks gone as well.
Holy.
T1 now looking to run away with the round. Safe position going to be noted.
I didn't realize that Meteor had his kill contracts. They used drone to spot the player and then ult him in.
Not something that you want to try to play through, especially when your economy is about to be broken down. So looking like a save here for the side of Vitality. T1.
And they could do something very similar again for T1 in the next round to continue to default this side, so they can try to get the orb up here for
In
Buzz.
this event, one of the things I've been critical of has been their inability to sometimes work the map to kind of change directions, change pace. This time around, show a little bit of presence at C, wait out that early rubble control, that take on A, have a good read on the positioning of Kicks and Durka. You're able
I
to
wonder if
isolate
there's like
Durka.
a
That's one of the
strong
biggest
ult you
threats
could do
to
here
T1
with
have faced
the
first
Hunter's
time
Fury.
against Vitality. Knock him out of the round with the ultimate.
I think they'll finish
Work
C
your way
next
through
round.
from there. Les is going to claim one. Buzz down, swings out the doors.
I think T1 might be trying to work C next round no matter what. Maybe they'll do a 4-1, and the Cypher is trying to find how much pressure is coming in with this camera being thrown here, or maybe a camera here to see how much pressure is coming in on this side. If there's a lot of pressure coming here, they could start tempoing up on this side. And I think what would be strong from their Hunter's Fury is take control of Waterfall, if they want to use that for the entry, since they don't have Showstopper to go in yet, since Buzz doesn't have his.
Sometimes they don't throw everything in the kitchen sink at the rubble fight, and they'll still TP up there. They'll just use a boombot to lead the way.
So here's that conditioning. He's already got the eye to maybe throw the camera up on here or on this pillar.
That they could have gotten to that position with the lack of utility they committed.
And then,
Vitality, though, this time
okay, he's using it towards rubble. But he realizes here that there's zero information, so confirms here that there's nobody on this side.
with the sheriffs.
So look at that tempo. This is such a good read, right? So they went for the same conditioning. If there was a lot of pressure here, you could grab this orb.
finger for
But now
City.
they can work as a group, grab this orb, or just try to contact in, because now what happens here is Vitality has zero information where T1's at.
T1 gonna keep
Until that
pressing
jiggle
forward.
came through, and now you
So
can grab the
far up
orb.
there. Orb for Buzz gives him the showstopper as well.
The comp is very good. I think people are thinking that it's troll. They're coming out with Silva sometimes, and this double duelist, but the scaling is very good on this with this comp. And you still have good defender stall.
As Buzz going on a timing, looking to try to keep them back.
Now he gets ult, gets info on all four. They can take heaven control now.
Wanting to allow for Vitality to weasel their way back into this round.
Oh, dude, vulnerable with the ult.
Crashing across in through stairs.
Oh, thankfully they dodged all of that. That was huge.
All working to delay this approach.
But I think it's overkill to use the Hunter's Fury there, because it's an eco that you have for Vitality.
Buzz going to be taken down, less able to find one, but Vitality, if they want to get this retake going, they're going to have to start moving, and Izu continues to draw some attention back over towards Rubble. Meanwhile, back here on
Wait.
the site, though, Sylvan the
Silva was able to save that for T1 so far, so we should... I was going to say we're able to breathe now after Silva got that kill.
Celeste does come away with a free kill, a second, third overall in the round. But similarly,
And again,
cannot find this round victory for
if we
Vitality.
get to a point where Vitality wins this Masters, my MVP is less.
But he cannot.
If T1 somehow wins this Masters, I'm giving it to Stax or Buzz. If G2 wins Masters, I'm giving it to Jonah P.
They're so confident
And
on
if
this map.
EDG win Masters, I'm
Just
giving it to
slowly
Chichu.
work their way through the lack of defenses. Vitality had set up on the other side of the map. Just a simple clear of a recon dart sent T1 to the other side. It's one of those sheriffs, and they're like, let's just go explore Rubble again. And Izu holding the line at the door. Does a really nice job.
Trent would
that
definitely
first
be a
kill,
good
get
shot
that
as well.
double theft
But I think
online.
Jonah P's
Of course,
been
the
a
clear
good
space was
like
just
unsung hero
Buzz's
for
ultimate
G2.
alone, but he gives you such a good read on the positioning. You're able to set up those crossfires, work that Rubble angle as Izu to get a good timing on when the retake attempt was going to be coming through for Vitality. Now over here again.
I was gonna say now that this Hunter's Fury's already been used by Stax, a hard hit on C site is not gonna be as easy, especially when you're playing with on Vice Util here on C site. If anything, I'd love to see like a shot dart or something to try to break Util here. They're using it, at least a drone as a fake.
They had some of their biggest moments against G2, so
And he's also looking towards the ground to see what he could shock. Oh, the jump on breaking the wall? Wait, he's doing it twice? Bro, you're insane, Stax.
He's trying to jiggle his way through there. Does he? Decent bit of damage here.
That is crazy that he did that twice.
Ready there with that paranoia.
Against a player just around the corner shooting.
In his own right. Take it down.
Good one for one.
Find Izu.
I was gonna say Stax should start lurking around this area so they can finish Baby Door if they get snuffed out here.
Try to clear the way in towards B. Just continue to shift these players back.
Good pivot. Good call towards the end here by
Might have come
Stax.
through, but Dirk is still here, still with that showstopper.
They have flash, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say. Good one for one though.
The headshot, able to trade 1 for 1.
He's got double tap on so they can start. Actually, I thought he had it on.
3 to 3. One cut noise for a brief little moment. The plant now coming through.
Les has pit here.
Fight. Thrown down, but Meteor looking to try to
Snakebite
disrespect.
missed.
Pushes across, but Sylvan collects 2 kills. The swing out from Les.
Oof.
He will not be rewarded.
Chat, we are
T1.
dissecting this map for T1.
I thought Vitality might be able to take this round. They had a pretty good read. They corralled T1 very nicely. And they were coming from a bunch of different angles. Good reaction here by Buzz to get that first kill and the second onto Durka as he pops the showstopper. That's huge. Able to knock out that Danger Man, and then Sylvan so
Yo, so Demi, if you guys get back into in relegation, you guys need what, top 2 to go back into challengers, or do you guys need to win it?
We've got a little bit of flank control. You guys are in
CPL
towards
Fire
me.
would be a
We'll crunch
shout.
together. We'll get the plant down. Then Sylvan,
Bring me
Johnny on
CPL
the spot,
Fire or like
watching that link
season.
control. So nice.
CPL Fire season or mill?
And I know we continue to iterate on this, match over match from T1 ever since the swap back. But what a level up from Sylvan.
Yeah.
So far. Yes, 4-4-4 in this map so far.
Oh, wait, no, now that I think about it,
I think is the best way to summarize
there's
his
still a
performance.
lower finals tomorrow in
His
chat.
existing utility
I thought it was grand finals tomorrow.
in their last couple series, even with the loss just yesterday to EDG.
So there's a possibility that Pansy gets grand finals, actually, with
And for
Ender.
people who don't know, Sylvan used to be a
Because
clutch master.
Brent has a
We
day
started
off
to see
today.
that the other
They
day.
haven't
That was
casted
B5.
yet.
Even
They're gonna
though
cast
kind
lower
of in a
finals
situation
tomorrow.
where it wasn't as, you know, impactful because of the score line.
And then
Still,
Pansy
he
and
has that
Ender would get grand
experience,
finals.
That capability to bring you rounds
Yeah, dude,
that you
Pansy
don't have any
casts
business with
Valorant
because
now,
he's that good
Havoc.
individually, and it's
She,
everything you're talking about and more. A great game
she's
sentiment,
like
and he has really
the best
stepped
caster
up.
we have in Valorant right
Some
now.
players might crumble after being benched. They might get salty about it, but he has come right back in with something to prove.
Yeah,
and
she's
he
a
is
play-by-play
damn well
caster. She
shown
just
up.
casted last series. If you were, I guess you came in between between series, unfortunately.
Off the rip for Vitality. Expecting a bit of a change up here, but T1.
Yeah, we got Pansy casting. We got Prius also
The back of the
doing
timeout.
observing for
Have a
Valorant.
couple sheriffs in hand. I mean, we talk about that clutch factor here from Sylvan. We know that these players here from Vitality.
Yeah, Lauren is
absolutely
definitely
have
the
that
GOAT.
in spades.
She's freaking
So
awesome.
fast from Vitality.
Durka now.
Her and I go back since like enemy territory days.
The cut gonna be sent
That
through.
that's like
Deal 1-to-1,
2004.
push forward. Durka here on his flank. Puts him down.
Oh, there's chaos here. It's getting money.
Safe and kicks, falling in reply. Sylvan steadying the spray.
Oh,
finding
and they
another.
stopped the bleeding.
Well, Sylvan is tagged up.
Medic.
Single stray shot
Here,
from
take
left
this
to take
ammo.
him down.
Take
There's
this
so much
ammo.
more to do.
Don't doubt
First
this
hurdle.
guy.
3 more. To try to
Less of the
stop.
sheriff, chat.
Silent drop. Throw a weapon, grabs it up. Only 6 bullets, however. So favors his odds with that sheriff. Just stacks on the shoulder. Has to go for the reload. Jiggles
Yeah,
out.
Anders
Now
and
goes
Semler were
Buzz.
definitely
Buzz
pioneers
location.
in the CS:GO days of Twitch.
But this time it's just working against him. T1, ooh, lightly. Not gonna try to give him the fights here. Nearly gets that kill on the stacks. Nearly does a bit more economic damage. But Buzz
Warwick
free.
is also a shout.
It's T1 to 6.
And this is just good coordination with T1, something that was really lacking.
Warwick
in their first
unfortunately
match
went
against
into some,
Vitality. In terms of playing off of each other, you can see the push and pull between Sylvan and
Warwick
Buzz,
unfortunately
right?
got ousted,
Doing a
if I could
great
put it that
job.
way.
Buzz gets seized, Sylvan immediately steps up, knocks down 2 players, and then Buzz is ready to peek that corner. This is everybody knowing their role.
Yeah,
doing
rest
their
in peace,
job
Kicks, for
much
sure.
better
Kicks,
than
Michael
the
was
last
awesome
time we
too.
saw them. Again, different T1.
What was I gonna say?
than we saw
Funny
at the very
story
beginning
too.
as well.
I'll try to get
Maybe
into
being
between the
switched
half
out for
actually. Let's
Sylvan,
focus on this round. This is a
but
big gun
still,
run coming through. They got an
have to
op out
like
for
what you
Durka.
see.
But here's the change up.
So that's what we're talking about here. See, you saw the wall come up and it went for Satchel and TP across here into the smoke. Just to avoid util and get this position. Avoids the line of the Omp. Now they identify the Omp coming in from that line as well. They could paranoia or drone through this wall, or through this door once it opens up.
That's something I was thinking might lean really in T1's favor.
He did
Another
leg
big
him,
problem
but
for them was
Meteor
shutting
still
down
has
Durka's
double
op.
tap.
One of my key points coming into this was
They're gonna
finding
leverage
ways
the
to
door
deal
to
with
sell
it.
a fake.
Well, the ISO's got some ability to do that. In and
The
of
thing
itself.
is like it's not gonna
So,
work.
Jiggle peek, Izu spots him.
Actually, this is good because they only see Izu so far,
Sylvan
and
really
Izu is a lurk
straight
player.
just outside of the doors.
They widely want to just
Now you
try
have a
to
lot of
scoop
avenues.
around, get these orbs. He's now 1 charge away from that next kill
Breaking this is
contract.
huge. Opening this.
There's a bit of a spot there on the stacks. He's gonna let the drone fly.
There's the
A little
first
bit of
smoke.
presence through, seeing if he could clear any of the vice utility.
I'm trying to
The
fake
ball
a
is
mid to
way
B.
deeper than normal. Quite interesting there from Vitality. Want to see how they play around it if they do.
Big change up, and it also has
Wait,
the
he
orange
TP'd
flag
on Mound,
top.
though.
They're really trying to just pin you in. Showstopper out, less able to avoid the damage. Now those thorns just whittling away here at the HP bar.
Big paranoia. Now they could funnel through. Huge kill. See, double tap is huge. Oh, and he gets the vice.
It's a grab here on the safe.
Dude, he keeps coming out of his ult with knife on.
Aligns it, gets the reset. Meteor right back into the fight.
Well fought.
Dude, what a huge entry by Meteor. Now it's hard for you to retake with op. I was gonna say because he's still got double tap. He gets 3 kills, chat. He gets 3 kills at 33 HP.
Given the opposite play, a glass cannon purchase here. They have to back away.
Dude. T1 is operating on Vitality so far. Quick story TLDR about when you were mentioning Anderson Semler because it makes me think about Moses.
Meteor has been
So I was hanging out at ESE LAN 15. I was casting at ESE LAN 15-16 back in 2011 as well, 2012 maybe. And we're having a smoke break back then when I was smoking. And this guy was like hanging out on the wall, like leaning in, smoking a cigarette as well, and comes up, hangs out, starts talking with us. It's like, yo, what's up, Van Silla? I was like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, yo, you remember me? I was like, no, sorry, man. I was like, yo, it's me, Jason.
We haven't even
was like,
seen
yo, Moses?
right there,
He's
there's
like,
that
yeah.
left shot, but we haven't even seen
I was like,
some
bro, I
of those
remember
little
with
useful
hair.
combos that they'll do with, like,
Back
vulnerable
then,
in the
Jason
shot
was already
clock,
bold,
things like that.
so I didn't
They'll
recognize
roll
him.
into the stacks
So we
of
caught
stuff
up,
we
and
saw
then we
last time
became
they played this
we
map,
came
stuff
we
like
came
that.
close, and he's like, yo, I want to
Really
try my
is
hand into
annoying.
casting.
T1 has been able to play it
I was like, yo, that's
pretty close to
awesome,
best,
man.
frankly.
Let's
They
hang
just
out,
kind
and
of
like I could
work their way
help
through
you
the
out with that.
sides, set
And
up
then
their
I
own
stopped
plans, set up
casting, but he
crossfires.
kept pushing, and then he
Knock that
joined
down,
Enders and Assembler in Room on Fire. I was like, dude, what would have happened if I still waited like an extra year or two casting CSGO?
Little wall.
Like continuing to grind and trying to
Towards
chase
A,
the pipe
smoke
dream.
off onto main.
Would I be like one of the main casters in
Across your
CS
right,
today?
get a sense of this.
Potentially.
It's in.
Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't good enough.
Hit out. Nade gonna be lobbed. Buzz bouncing forward. Seeing the paranoia,
That's me with the
trying
what
to get
if.
the kill, but has to fall back.
Oh yeah, MLG Columbus 2016 was a shout.
Door confirmed shut, confirming that there's no one nearby. This double tap shield about to expire. Meteor now backpedaling here as the pin does come through. Undercut trying to hold him at bay. Divine's getting a bit of damage there and safe, able to finish the job.
Oof.
Jump forward. Silva gonna
Good
be
retake
brought
so far here by
down.
Vitality.
Without any visual.
Wait, this is a clean retake by Vitality so far.
Overwhelmed in the util dump. Dirk on the
Couldn't get the
corner.
wall bang. There's the
Divine
first
is
kill.
gonna be flushed out. The defuse already
Ah,
being
this is a
held.
stick.
The spray's just a hair off. They can't find it. Vitality will narrowly be able to
They killed the
stay
pit a
by
little bit
defuse.
too late.
Into a 3K spray down from Trex to get their second round win.
I gotta say though, there is definitely a part where talent was an issue because back when I was casting CS and CS:GO, I definitely had a god complex. I was like, yo, I'm doing all these events. My name is out there. Why do I need to watch my own VODs and like perfect my casting? You know? And I never did any of that. And I felt like it was a missed opportunity for me to like develop myself so that I could get better. And when I had the opportunity to do Valorant in 2020, that's where I was like, okay, I am going to watch my VODs. I am going to try to do better. And it worked. Yo, we're missing action. Bro, what is going on? Why are we whiffing so much here suddenly for T1?
Suddenly, just Buzz and Izu now in a 2v4.
Exactly, Havoc, exactly. I got to learn my mollies, my smokes and casting, but also create my meta.
The angle is tracks.
Create my strategy. Oh, they're giving space. They're giving space. This is winnable. He's got a hat here. He's going to throw it, and they'll get huge info out of this. I love that Kix is protecting the body because you think you're going to try to ult that, but you can ult the body literally under you, bro. Thank you. Now they pinch the Vice. He gets his free kill. Now he's got paint shells.
Blast pack over the top. Bought the check over towards drop.
Jump, spots the Omen. They don't know where Les is, though.
Kicks about to slide down. Does he have the timing? He absolutely does. Izu now. How does he play this? He's already been noted.
Just got spotted. Izu doesn't win this now.
Slides into the corner as they look to try to pressure him out and overwhelm and kicks through the box. Will find the headshot.
That was
Very
close.
solid round now for the side of Vitality.
Small mistake coming out here
I'm looking forward to this replay.
if Buzz made sure he watched towards that
Exactly
drop.
what happened. Meteor got the first kill. I saw that in the kill feed. Pop the shield, gets one.
Just for the reset paint shell, I believe re-breaks it.
Yep. And they're able to just kind of swing through there. Quick TP up
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
Rebel, and a smoke to follow. 4 kicks.
I understand because they boom botted into drop, but I guess they didn't expect the boom bot to just not cover him, just not see him or something like that, and moving down.
So 2 in a row, they're starting to stabilize.
So they thought he was probably still up there. But bro, you could silent drop the drop. This should have been aware. This should have been aware.
You guys think your rebel control is good? That's cute.
Buzz just chasing the wall forward here.
All right, sounds good, DT. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for trying to ban the bots for me.
Attacking away.
A for effort.
Double lurk up through
But have a good day at work, bro.
on that C side. Cam is set up though from Izu.
That's what you have for trusting AI, true.
This time, the trip and the cam. Rex is trying to spam through.
You and me.
Drone not gonna get caught, but safe absolutely will. Kill
Meteor so
contract.
far 2-2 in these
Last
battles.
one of the half in play. Looks for the shot, and he's got it.
2-3 now.
A rare loss there for Meteor, but Silva
Instant
able to
trade
get
at
on
least,
the
and they get
device.
map control.
Making sure that they can trade that
The
back
lurk behind the box is
instantaneously.
huge.
So now into a 4v4.
Les is going to have to clear this.
Broken. Les trying to push forward. Izu getting pressure from multiple angles. It's going to be Durka who's able to find the kill.
They identified 2 flankers, but don't know about the third player here. Wait, he just TP's in. Okay, now they have info on all 3. Just one towards spawn that they're accounted for. They haven't accounted for, sorry.
Spot reveal there on a Buzz. Stacks trying to fight forward. Headshot comes in, but they're just plowing into the site. Buzz can only find one.
Nice.
Les gets two.
I have to do
Suddenly
ban now. Word. Yo, so far Vitality was able to shake things off here. Was there a timeout being called at some point?
Things getting a little scrappy, but T1 not able to
If there was not a
respond.
timeout being called and they're able to make this 7-4 so far, man, this is huge. Okay, they did take one. Okay.
He gets
Good one by Faded.
players at the same time, basically. Couldn't find the opening shots. A good peek, good jiggle by Les to reveal his little tucked in corner that he was in.
Look at this, a bit of a curveball now. Odin in play here for Trax. Haven't been running it the entire half.
They're just gonna
try to catch them off guard.
spam this down.
Yeah, but it's gonna get stopped by the wall being thrown here. So they are doing the scaling.
Really just knock him out
Oh, it's an
this
undercut that they throw actually. And owns Durka with it.
Wow. Blast packed to his doom. Hunter's Fury now. Open up as well as kicks, able to safely make it back behind the wall.
Oh, he broke his teammate's shield.
Stacks just sending out these Hunter Fury pops. Really looking for something, but now the Odin able to strike. Sylvan going to be taken down. That might just make T1 think twice about continuing to push forward. If they pivot, look at the position here from Les. Not looking to overextend, not looking to get into line of sight of the cam. Showstopper.
Huge. Oh my god, thankfully his teammates saved him.
Covered, Buzz, however, still going to be down to 21 HP. Hicks good for another, but now the site opened up.
He just fucking rolls ulted.
Les pushing
Like the
forward,
satchel
towards
really
the
caught
front, down the stairs.
Trex off guard, but somehow the rocket didn't kill him. I love that he ran forward.
Already they're going to be for Les. I think he snuck past after Izu died. Door is
Tap on
going to
the
reveal
door.
it. Yeah.
Moves that away. Les finds that kill. Safe forward. Meteor not quite ready for it, but safe. Wary about a counter swing from the opposite side. The peek now out. The bite about to fly. The swing in.
Beautiful by Stacks. Beautiful by Stacks, dude. Stacks is in the clutch, man. He's always in the clutch.
As T1 close out the half 8-4.
What a roaring start for T1. On to Lotus. We have to take a short break, guys. The second half will be coming at you very soon.
This is actually going to be very winnable for Vitality now. I thought T1 were going to run away with this at like 10-2 or something. But this is a very, very doable half.
For iPhone 16 Pro on us, on any plan. And get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all three on us. That's up to $2,000 in value. Only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah, 100%. If Vitality gets a pistol, this could be easily be an 8-8.
We are back. About to go into the second half here. This opening map of this elimination series. T1 in the lead, 8-4, as they shift over to the defender side.
And things generally don't get any easier. 4 teams going against T1 on this defender side.
Trying to see what the laughing is about.
That rebel control.
They had me
Because of the
looking.
combos, the really heady play that they have set up. Izu can be really annoying on that C side, even without a Vice. The Cypher alone, he does a decent job. But really, it's about Stacks.
The Mongols officially joined the Mongolian national esports team. They visited Mongolia's Minister of Sports, where the government expressed gratitude for the representation of Mongolia internationally. That's awesome. Big dub. Big dub for CS.
Kind of anticipating that maybe
For CS in Asia.
tested early by Vitality, and if it is, they'll just play for retake. They're going to tuck Meteor in behind this box.
Does Vitality get a sense of this?
The thing is he also have Door for support as well.
They try to push forward.
They have such a big
And
crunch
try
on
to
B
get
main
punished. That
for
pushes open
B
up
site here for
players on the
T1.
opposite side at a moment's notice. Some noise made. Paranoia at the ready. Izu
Big
able to
first
find
kill
one.
by
Durga
Izu.
still sliding forward.
Camera
Gets the
sees a
word
second
down
one.
off
Nice by
Cam.
Sylvan. Now you pivot the players towards B where they had 2 players here still. Actually, only 1 now with Stacks.
Alive.
That's a gap. That's a gap that could be taken advantage of here for Vitality.
For a quick little peek out there, can't quite find the punish, but Meteor swinging around the backhand side.
Huge.
He'll be able to do it. Noise made, Buzz finding one. Kicks now. Honest lonesome spike in hand. An opportunity to try to get some extra cash here for the team.
At least he gets plant.
With this ghost, will he be able to close it? Vulnerable here for the moment as the undercut. Crashes across, rides the rope. Position confirmed here by Stacks.
That's
Across the
some
opposite pavement
players in
now,
low
this
HP.
trip
There's a gap in the
in
smoke
his
too.
path.
Okay, now they know he's tree.
Paranoia still at hand, but needs to win out this first fight. Loses vision, loses health, loses his life. T1 tie it up in pistols. They move up to 9.
Just really disciplined stuff again from T1.
They kind of missed the smoke for the
Leaving Meteor
defuse there
behind that box for
on
so long.
for Sylvan.
Big opening win, the double headshot from Izu.
But it's okay.
Sylvan right there, ready and waiting.
Still a good pistol round here for T1.
Utility. Get that second kill. Buzz tucked in behind a box. Trap plays all over the map for T1 to start. One of those things you have to be so wary of against this team. They love trap plays. Vitality just could never quite suss them out.
Oh, what's up, Riv? Thank you so much,
They're
brother.
gonna go for quicker 8 hit.
Was it undercut Paranoia? But it doesn't look like they're trying to go for anything very quick.
Bulldogs.
Don't see that every day. Usually it's a pistol for Stacks. A lot of
Yeah.
times he's just grabbing a ghost.
Because of that early undercut that allows for Buzz to push forward. Grab this orb, try to get that showstopper online.
How's your headache now, Riv? Feeling better?
Lurking, lingering, spotting one. Paranoia gonna be set. Doesn't catch on the safe, but Buzz's shots absolutely will. Another paint shell's now built up. As he looks for an ace, but he runs out of bullets. And Durka will
Sylvan's
be able
low
to put it
too.
down.
Oh, he's got regen shield. He's fine.
Some damage found. At least one of these weapons gonna be lost. Now suddenly, multiple.
I jinxed it.
As Meteor narrowly survives.
I jinxed it.
And this round goes from an excellent start to damn near catastrophic for T1.
Yeah,
Yeah, their next buy is not too good, but I guess, yeah, they can't really rifle around
They're
that.
showing you why right there. Just lining up.
They wanted to have a very
T1 getting a
clean
little
4
over-
Bulldog against the gun round on the next round, but
They could have just held those positions a little bit longer. Buzz, I get. He's the duelist. He's allowed to go out and just try to get those kills. Right here, trying to stack up that angle. It's a really tough one.
oh, that shield saved him
Even when
too.
you've got the Bulldogs in hand. Sheriffs.
I was gonna say, it's not the best buy for the bonus now. You know, he's going in.
Nate there, Durka eating an immense amount of damage. Monkey in hand from Buzz. Once again, trying to find some value. He's able to find one as Cake Spook can take it down. But it's just going to be a bloody brawl off the rip as 2 players destroyed on both teams. Full shift send here from Vitality. Over towards this C site. Trips there, but Izu not present.
They're way deep. They're going to get checked by the Prowler as well. He's going to put the smokes up. Try to buy a little bit of extra time for the rotations to come through for T1. Get there in time.
Cuts back.
Oh, so the top of the head.
Less nearly going there for that head, but
Sees.
yep. Double swing as well. Coming through, giving him the strike.
Wait, that timing.
Meteor swooping forward.
He's got ult
Ult
here.
online. Huge weapon disadvantage. Gonna
Oh,
try
the
to
timing on
block
that. Oh, bro, he just couldn't pick it up on time.
Aligned for a headshot there on the Trex, but Sylvan here trying to bail them out.
Oh,
He
bro,
cannot.
if only he won that 1v1.
Trex doing well.
Just not picking up the gun,
Vitality
just
over the
fumbled
finish
that
line
round there
here
for
in
T1.
the anti-bonus,
That would have been
but
such a good
he's the only
bonus.
one that survives.
That's a ton of economic damage.
Would have been
done
such
by
a good bonus for
T1.
T1.
Able to punch right back. Losing quite a few guns. They're anti-eco. Able to have a really successful
Right here,
bonus.
just
I mean,
stared at
Buzz
the
and
ground.
Meteor
Kept
would've
looking
got to that
straight. He
gun
would have gotten that kill onto Trex. And yep, by the way, Trex winning the clutch. Trex just won a clutch. Rare moment.
Still looking pretty solid, and they're going to have huge ults coming into this round. They have a showstopper. They have the kill contract. See, Buzz doesn't pop it right away. Wants to make sure that Vitality commits somewhere before he
They're
commits
afraid
that
of the
ultimate.
showstopper.
Meteor now rotating to try
But
to
Meteor
help
could
out
already
Izu.
start ulting from spawn.
Pressure as the cam's still up.
And all the
Oh, dude, that's bad.
Taken down. Less absolute heater of a shot. Able to find him.
That's so
Durka
bad.
Similarly. Bouncing in like a mad lad.
How do you allow yourself to get caught like this when you have a camera up here? I literally thought there was gonna be a moment for him to tap camera, see how many, and he could just ult from spawn and try to delay.
Buzz is toying around trying to see if he can find a free pick. Durka
That was not good.
stacks at arm's length, making sure that
That was not a good defensive setup for T1 there on the C site.
round win. They can come
I
through
mean, it
with
was
squads,
there, but I don't know why
vitality.
Izu peaked.
Few of the players, the economy absolutely in the bin. Same with T1 though. So they're going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel a bit. And just some nice opening shots. You're going to need Durka to start fragging out even more. He's 13 and 12. That's not bad, but a little bit more oomph behind this. They're going to keep T1 in check on.
Alexander, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by for the love.
T1 didn't use any of your big ults, so you can keep those into the next round.
No opportunity given. It all starts from less.
Right here. I didn't like that.
He's so good, man.
Shouldn't have peeked on that one, dude.
Absolutely on one. Durka with that quick little glimpse. Knows
That didn't allow
exactly
Meteor to really
who's gonna
set
be
up, and
dancing
he just
around
kind
the
of
corner.
got caught off guard. It looks like they were trying to double up there
Stick
towards
that landing,
towards the ramp.
take him out of the equation. Looks like a timeout call now. from
I
the side
agree,
of
Xander, I
T1,
agree.
Still up by 4 rounds, but not wanting for that ramp up to come through. 'Cause they know what's waiting for them.
If anything, it's more on how good Vitality looks since the
Know
timeout.
that they're absolutely capable
But
of
that
running it
last
back.
defensive
Yeah,
round
no
was
doubt.
is getting me
So I
worried.
think for T1, you're probably looking at, okay, if we do get rubble control, let's make sure we're pushing some of the extremities of the map.
They have
a
3
little
big
bit
ults
more.
right now, right? They have
Let's make
kill
sure, you know,
contract.
everybody's in sync
They
with,
still have
okay,
so
are
they
we
still have kill
fighting,
contract. They still have
to test
showstopper,
these
and I think with
executes, or are
Izu's
we gonna
death,
play a bit more for
they have
retakes,
neural
try to
theft
go
now
for
too.
floods, especially with the ults we have available. Let's be really cognizant of that. For Vitality, keep working the map. I think one of the things that really gave T1 problems was the way Vitality would push and pull the map. They had really good reads on T1's positioning. Then they were able to kind of swing to one side, swing back to the other, keep T1 guessing. Keep them
Agreed.
off
He's
balance.
2 and 3 so far in
Made it
this map.
Really, really troublesome.
The only duel he lost was against Safe here in the pit.
The longer this goes on, I think the more difficult it gets for T1. So for T1,
So Sax is gonna try to find info here by throwing this dart up on the wall, but there's doesn't well actually he is gonna try to satchel up. So undercut, satchel here, and then have the recon on the top of the wall. Once they take control of this, they'll probably just keep Buzz at this spot. Now what happens towards main is he's gonna try to drone and try to get a kill contract right away.
Try to get a grab on.
Oh dude, that's ballsy to peek up like that.
love this.
Showstopper now out from Buzz. Sends it for the first person that he
Bro,
sees.
what is going on? I don't like that play.
Safe.
They should have slowed the tempo once they realized that they had rubble control, and then
Established a lot of map control.
the owl drone
Get the
saw
kill. I like the
the
idea
player is
from
so far
T1.
back. Why are we so committed to
Pedal
play the
back.
fight long range like that?
Try to see if you can force them into some crossfires.
I think you already.
Sylvan.
No, you
Alone
didn't
right
even
now
one way
at
that
A.
because the Omen was playing
He's
towards
under
tree.
A lot of pressure.
But it definitely didn't look like they were getting pressured here on any of the lanes for T1.
Seaside hit, but Sylvan will spot out. Tiny little shoulder there through the gap.
Sylvan has a lot
Does have
to deal with
showstopper.
right now.
Might have to see what his movement ends up
Thankfully, with
looking
him
like.
being punished, that could hopefully start pulling some rotates over.
All in all,
He needs to smoke this.
9
Yeah,
health
there you go.
lost.
Smoke that.
Immediately have to go for the reposition, but doesn't go on top of the rope.
Fake TP.
Durka, however, swooping around the back.
Fake
Sylvan
TP
out
gets the
striking
kill.
the final one, but then less swings in from main.
Now the kill contract
With that
against
kill.
Durka.
Durka once again.
Once
snapped
again,
up here by
Meteor
The
starting
wall
with his
about
knife
to
out.
fall. Breaks it with a phantom shot, but cannot confirm the kill. Meteor.
He was running and
Right back
gunning,
into it
dude.
was.
Unorthodox from
At the same
Durka.
time, still a 3v3.
This is a big wall, though.
Oh, right there, drop.
Trying to just push out, but it's just so heavily stacked here by Vitality.
He just gave his position away by
Set
dropping the
The
gun.
wall in play, Izu. Needing to try to break things open, now needing to win out the round. All on his lonesome, finds the first.
What just happened there?
Safe.
We had a good duel win for Durka and Meteor, but what happened to the rest? How did they just lose all their lives like that?
Does he get a sense of it? Finds the first one.
Oh my God,
Can't
Trex almost
quite get
whiffed.
that Phantom out in time. Vitality not allowing for that T1 timeout to find success either.
Yeah, Sylvan's definitely been popping off this Bangkok.
Now the economy is going to be really bad for T1.
Like, what happened after Sylvan gets his kill? Because this is basically a 4v3. Sylvan's caught out in the open. Boz just loses his fight. It is just less moments. Just less doing less things. What can we really do?
They don't make a ton of noise. One, maybe two guns at most. get shot at him, so he doesn't really know until it's too late, and T1 can't get there.
I get your question, Xander.
They're doing a great job
I
working the
think
map again.
he should have just tried walking up and try to see if he could get somebody, because he silently dropped. So he had an element of surprise if he could.
Now they once again have
And
firm
try to
lead control.
coordinate
They're
something
gonna
with your
try
team to try to play the retake, but
rotate over to the other side
he
of
gives
that.
his
Lee
position
Buzz
away by
right
dropping
outside
his
of that
gun,
door
and then
with that judge.
you can't really do
Biggest
anything as a
investment
team.
along with the Guardian for Meteor.
The cut set. You're getting a little bit of damage here in reply, though. Down to 82.
Judge? Is there a Judge close? Yeah, Blizz is playing Judge.
Gen Shield available. Buzz still stat here, though.
Still one Prowler available, though, for Trex, so
Still
they
with
should be
some
fine.
earlier sheriff shots. Another one ringing out to try to sell that there's no one here. Buzz
Prowler
looking
somebody?
for a
Prowler
one-on-one.
somebody?
They're gonna be put down, but Bless as well. Whittled away at 6 HP remaining. They still
Bro, I
don't
can't believe they
get to
didn't
him.
fucking Prowler.
So they're gonna rotate
What are we
across.
doing?
Weapon can be grabbed, maybe
What
passed
type of
over to
re-clear
Silver.
towards
Both of
A
them
is that?
Very low on health. Now we'll see what happens as the Seaside tank is ready to come through. Izu playing around the cage, trying to get on a little bit more of an aggressive position.
Just gonna be able to survive
Now
for a
gonna be locked
bit.
in
Big
place
kill.
here. However, swooping back in,
They're gonna win this
1-1
thrifty.
Gonna be taken down. Headshot can't come in.
Wait,
Izu
they
on
stopped the bleeding.
floor.
They should be able to get this now for Vitality.
HP bars.
Wasting out the ult is huge.
Sylvan gonna be taken out of the equation here. Stacks tries to
Wasting
do
out the ult is
anything that he
huge.
possibly can. But he falls on the wayside with a couple seconds to spare. That spike gets planted as Trex has another massive
Good thing about
round.
Trex.
Not allowing for another eco win. Vitality now
Every
just
piece of
2
util
rounds
from
away.
Trex,
Lot of pressure
when he actually used it,
onto
was
Vitality.
perfect.
They just have to get it done.
Because the Prowler was
With
able to
their
spot
superior
Izu
firepower.
with the Sheriff
Good
behind his
decision
cages, so they know
not
somebody's
to
playing towards
overcommit
Bend.
that A hit.
His C's caught him too,
Izu
and then
trying
his
to use
Nightfall got
utility
all
to
the
set
info
up
on
his
C
teammates,
site.
but with all those ults
But
available,
not using Prowler to
tough
clear
guys.
towards A main, or not using Boombot or
T1
anything
just
to
gets a
just
little bit
re-clear towards
lost
A
in the
main.
chaos.
There.
Was
Great
not
stuff from Vitality.
good.
4 rounds in a row, really starting to punch back. Now a big pivotal round for T1. So they don't win it here. It's
So this
likely
was
to
an
end up
eco for
10-10.
T1 that they almost converted, so
economy
it's not too bad.
He's on the brink.
I have the spike.
A little bit of a push out again. They haven't really been able to find success off of that A rebel control like they normally do. Vitality's been able to get good reads, good timings. They use their patience nicely. Izu this time puts the cam right above the door. Want to make sure that they
They're playing
commit.
both on
Stacks there
site here
back
for
him
kill
up.
trips. So
Some
once
of
the
those
exit
shot
comes, you pop up this cage.
Do a lot of time.
He has 2 cages here, and you're gonna hopefully catch people with the trip here.
Do have the Viper's Pit if you can get in there for Vitality.
Smoke's gone, still nothing
Here it
spotted over
comes.
towards
There's
A.
the tag.
Stacks just gonna be
There's the
dead.
cages.
No
He gets
assist
seized.
come through.
Dude.
And Durka similarly just gonna be absolutely torn.
Oh, what are we
to pieces.
doing,
Durka
man? It's just
very
terrible
much coming
seaside
online,
anchoring.
safe on that linger.
How did
Able to
Stacks
find
die
one for
instantly
himself.
on at Pillar to Durka?
Play. Clear on the Prowler. Takes out the boom bot. Player up and over the top. The media not going to be snappy enough.
T1's gonna lose this
Takes him,
map.
take him down. Sylvan's position absolutely noted. It's Vitality. On the hunt. Durka swinging around the back. Wanting to take absolutely everything from them. Everything out of their hands. And they shall.
Durka's starting to activate too. This is
3K
dangerous.
From Trex into a 3K from Durka.
When Trex is
Vitality one
getting
round away
multi
from
kills
tying
and
us
actually
up.
winning
Oh, well, I said I
1v1s,
wanted to see
and then
more out of
Durka's starting
Durka.
to
He's
activate,
answering
and
the
Les
calls
is just
big
still
time.
as good.
They know where he
This is the
whole
super
time
team
on
that
execute. T1
was
has
on paper here that we
all the
expect
information in
coming
the
out
world.
from Vitality.
They get the spot with the cam, and Durka still gets 2.
Trex has been good with util. He hasn't
I
been
mean, that's
good
just
in
unbelievable
clutch
individual
scenarios,
talent shining. Catches
and
Stacks
at least
trying
for
to
this
avoid the
event. At least for
paranoia.
this event.
And then Izu trying to cover, had the ping off his util.
But if anything,
Didn't
also
matter. Durka just
you
stopped
have
him.
some great shooting coming out from these players when
That means darn.
Yeah, oh
they've been
darn.
playing
Oh, shucks.
like shit.
Final timeout
Literally
ball
what
here. Doesn't
Stack
matter
was
for
saying,
C1.
Shiba. Playing like shit on
See what they're
Seaside
gonna be able to
Anchor.
piece together off the back of this neural theft, as well as the kill contract. They are there, but the economy is not to try to back this.
Izu's definitely being exploited.
Vitality, that pit could absolutely come into play here. Just to go ahead.
I think this is going to call for like a site change
I mean, that's the
to
crazy
maybe
part
put
is they
Izu on
haven't
the
even
A site.
really needed to use it because
But I think that's going to
once they're
allow
on
here
the site,
Vitality to
basically
take A
round
site
over.
control.
And they're just able to break through C time and time again. They don't care about A. They don't care about rebel control. They don't need to fight for that. They know that they really can't. If they can get these good executes to roll, if they can keep T1 guessing enough, towards the other sides of the map.
So they're going to start using one-ways over here.
They're just winning
And
on the
already
directions.
that should be a tell for Vitality
Great
that the setup
discipline from
for
Vitality.
T1 is going to be towards the A site.
Great mental composure.
So this
Most
stays the
importantly
same
for me
with this
coming into today,
undercut, but once they
both
don't
teams
hear the
suffered
satchels and they see this
devastating
one-way over
losses
here,
yesterday. How are they going to be able
they're
to
going to be able to
bounce back?
start
Who's gonna have
scaling
better
up here
mental?
towards the A site.
Like maybe T1 was going to be that team, but Vitality
Oh,
punching
okay,
right
wait,
back
wait.
just shows
I like that Sylvan
experience
doesn't
on
throw the
both
one-way,
sides.
so they don't want to give the tell that
All been in these situations before.
there's been positional
handle the pressure.
changes. So they have a high-low on this box
The Prowler doesn't catch anything.
and in the front of the site.
Back over towards A. There was no presence really shown over here.
But the thing is, they're doing this on their
Gotta be
thrifty
wary of a
round. So
trap.
I wish they kind of did that in their
That's
gun
Vitality,
round.
and the trap is a lot further back this time. They shifted Izu over to A. They overstacked C. Vitality seemingly guessing correctly. Just a little bit of spam from Meteor, but this is just a slow march forward. T1 gonna have to find some good shots, some good timings to overcome this weaponry disadvantage.
Now they'll just break this door, and it would kind of own Sylvan and Baby Door.
They're on the thorns. Snakebite here at Buzz's feet. Sends out the pain shells, looking for just a little bit of damage here to soften up these targets for the rest of his team. But right now,
Sees once again, gets good value.
starting to get a bit overwhelmed on the site. Buzz, Meteor, Izu,
Good
trying to do
haunt.
anything that they can, but Trix finds one. Durka gets the other. Kick swings the corner, and timing on the Meteor. Doesn't even know what hit him. Stacks now. The last one alive to see if he could put a dent in Vitality here in round 20.
Planted.
They look for a flawless. They look to tie it up, and they shall. Flawlessly done.
I wish they did this setup in their gun round, because if they're going to do the same setup now, this is going to be known by
These
by
thrifty
Vitality.
efforts from T1, not giving them that window of opportunity that they gave over at the start of this map.
T1 looks shaky.
Dude, even the haunt got a
Really
ping
had
on
that
Buzz.
same Christmas
Great util
we
by
saw
Trex again.
coming out from that first half. The shots just aren't connecting, especially with the Sheriffs. They look a little bit off kilter, and Vitality is revitalized. They are hitting
Yeah,
everything
Dubs,
they
he joined
see. Now
for
they've
this
got all
year.
the ults. They could pretty much
Okay, so they're going back to the regular setup, but maybe just
Maybe looking for an opportunity
being a little bit more active with
get some of theirs into
forward
play.
util,
Easy
forward
wins.
information.
To be a bit of a weakness here.
Yep.
Yeah, he will.
Vitality
Because you're definitely going to pop
once
cam. He's
again.
definitely going to ult from... Actually, he
Still
can't
available
ult
here
now.
for Meteor. Phantom in hand, though, not the Vandal. But
He's
he
not gonna
almost
ult this
has, but he
round.
comes away with those round wins. Durka up and over the top. Meteor swooping out.
Huge. Now they throw a hat.
Invested immediately from Izu.
That's info on 4. He plays from spawn. Now he could ult somebody on the second ping.
To try to lock him in position. The
There it
gun as
is.
well, taken away for a brief moment. Kicks.
And who does he get?
Match up with the kill contract. Shield in play.
Kicks.
Meteor
Perfect.
able to find it, able to find the
No
reset.
smokes anymore. Camera still gets the ping onto Trex. He's not taking out the... Actually, looks like it was a drone ping. Beautiful recon. Beautiful recon.
Pushes up the shorty, drawn out, but it's going to be Sylvan to collect. And somehow T1 only lose one player as they finally break a 6-round win streak. that
He got the
Vitality
kill
was
on Durka ulting in
Vitality
just before he
immediately
got disabled by
called for
the
a timeout of their
Vi's
own.
ult.
Yeah, stop any momentum that T1 has got. An entry here that's dodged. Great
That was
footwork.
miscom or mistiming.
Great footwork there. Izu dips into the smokes and Meteor's
You're hoping
right
they're going
there.
into pistols, and then
Izu
you ult into that, but
maybe purposely
Meteor
revealed
gets
his
that pick
presence.
and then
I'm not sure
does
if
everything
Durka
here for
saw it. He
T1.
sent the rocket at him, it missed. Meteor puts out that kill contract. Very clean. A little bit of frustration now. shown on
Never mind
Vitality's
Art
face.
Lounge.
They felt like maybe they were
What a
just
cool
unable
name.
To steamroll their way through. T1 had an answer. They're finally able to shut down that C push.
It's 2 ultimates as well expended. Granted, same could be said for T1, but the cycle a little bit closer with things like the Showstopper, that Hunter's Fury, tools that can be used to counteract the Viper's Pit.
Exactly.
That is still online here from Les.
I mean, I think this is the thing for T1 is you're not super scared of that Viper's Pit. You have so much, not just the ultimates, but in the individual kit as well to potentially clear that out. I mean, you can even just send Meteor in there with the shield up, try to figure out the location. You've got the Sova util, you've got the Boombot from Buzz. So some opportunities for sure.
Looks like they're trying to add pressure so you could maybe get orb control now on Stacks,
Vitality is
since he's playing over on this side too. So B-side's weak.
Force the rubble fight? Do you just try a quick B hit? Looks like that could come through.
Buzz jumping across, nobody really challenging for the fight. TP into the spawn from Kicks.
TP spawn, but he's got ult here. At least they understand this, so they're scaling back slowly here towards spawn.
Well read now confirms Kicks, but the swing back around and
Dude, that's beautiful by Kicks.
He doesn't even get a lick of damage on him.
Now they know C is wide open.
If he starts hearing the run, they could ult here. Oh, he's not ulting.
You can just jump right in.
Buzz hearing this noise, going to try to intercept.
It would have been sick, actually, to be honest, if he ulted from B side into the lane when you hear the runs forward.
And this round is completely out of sorts from T1. Having the
Huge opener by Kicks.
confirming it, and then dropping it on the floor. This round slips through their grasp, and Vitality, off the timeout call, will keep us tied.
That's just devastating. It just doesn't look in this second half like T1 is very comfortable. Izu's
That
had
is
a few
true.
slip-ups with some of his mechanics.
That is true.
It's just phenomenal work. from
Thankfully,
Kicks to
T1
win
could
that
still
battle.
buy in this round.
But T1 has every right to be winning it, and they don't. Snappy from Sylvan. Ready for
Well
the push.
defined one. Stacks.
Vitality could buy until the end of this game, pretty much.
Below, able to find it. Stacks desperately just trying to hold on.
Because T1 wins, they'll be at 12 in the next round, let's say.
Have the ult online.
And then these guys could buy this round.
Looks like he may just be able to survive
And then they could
this.
buy in the next round, even if they full buy here.
11-11. Vitality not letting T1
The thing
go
is,
without a
the
fight.
economy is not going to be the best for T1 if they lose players in this moment.
By sending a player all the way to their spawn, knowing it was going to be wide
Yeah,
open,
T1
it's a bit
loses
of
the
a
next
risk.
round. I think they're broke.
And then you're able to pivot right towards C as
They get
well.
2,400 across the
Shots
board
too.
from bonuses
They are fired up at T1.
because they've lost 2 rounds. They would have lost 2 rounds.
Still
And then they have
to buy
nothing to
some
work
rifles,
with.
though. You have that Hunter's Fury and the Showstopper.
So not only do they need to win the round, but they need to run cleanly. Win the round cleanly.
They're quick to rotate back towards C. Just
Because 3K across the
to make sure
board
that
and they
this side
lose 3
cannot be
guns is
taken.
not going to be a good spot for them either.
because once Vitality gets through, not much you can do. So T1 commits a lot of resources over there. And again, Vitality working the map safe, saying,
Did they break
"Show a
this
little bit
door?
of presence. We know that they
I'm
have
assuming
to
with Buzz
commit to
playing this
because of
spot,
how much we've been able
they
to
broke
abuse
doors. They
that
could
side of the
showstopper
map.
front
Now we can
and
try
this
the other
side if needed.
Ball raising. Sylvan. Paranoia. Try to catch here. On cleared out by Buzz.
Beautiful
Protected here.
Hunter's
Sylvan
Fury.
down, Showstopper up over the top.
The
It's over
satchel
that. It's over that.
gets the kill still.
Still able to find one as the classic gets drawn out. Sylvan. One
A little bit of an overheat coming out there from Buzz after, but he has to. I mean, he's committed to the fight towards the front. How did that not break?
Needing to try to get a kill to get a reset. Meteor cannot.
He went up there to
On
break it.
time.
Hooks into the corner. Stacks. Double setup. Wanting to try to punish this angle here from stairs. It's going to be Kicks still able to
30
find
seconds left.
the enemy ISO.
Oh, this is a
Rotate
nice
has to be
answer
right
back by
now, otherwise they
Vitality.
have to press forward towards A. Time is
I'm
running
surprised
low.
the Hunter's Fury didn't kill anybody.
123 health between the 3 players here on Vitality. Noise being made. The Nightfall coming through. Stacks knowing that he's unable to avoid it, but also
I wonder what line he was
Well,
ulting at.
this police sends
Because
out
I
a
feel
shot,
like
but
if it was
will not be
ulting
able to
more
find it.
towards
Hawk
spawn
cleared
and
easily,
pushed the
able to
players
find
forward,
Kicks.
it would have given a
Pushes
chance here to get a kill with the showstopper.
Get the kill.
Planted.
Save with 2 HP. Now brings it into a 2v1. Izu spotting out the first. Clears the flower. Taps the spike.
Wait.
Trek's going to be eliminated. Safe the IGL. Their captain with 2 health remaining. Gets a solid read.
Beautiful Izu, let's go.
Just has every
But
advantage
3100,
in this
31, 31, 31, something like that, right?
situation. And gets T1
Sylvan could
up to
buy,
that point.
Meteor could buy, but these 2 are broke.
That is so
Thankfully,
scrappy.
maybe Izu could
A
drop
lot
a
of credit
weapon.
has to be given to Sylvan
No,
and
'cause he's gotta
Meteor
buy
and
trips and
Buzz
shit.
For delaying as long as they did at the A side.
So we're gonna have some small shield players and maybe like
Sylvan is
Guardians.
a really nice paranoia. Buzz is
Maybe
right
a
there
judge
to
on
back up,
Buzz.
Finds a great classic kill. The Meteor just holds that angle for as long as he can. Gets a little bit of util, gets the C's to come his way. That allows the rest of T1 to rotate into position, and they did a ton of damage along the way. Just barely, T1 goes to
Yeah,
mid
one
point.
Guardian here on Stacks. At least the
They
rest
look
could
to
still
try
buy.
to take this into overtime. That pit still there, but also Durka and Op on the attack. 3 charges away from having that showstopper. For now, it's going to be slow.
Only
steady
available
going.
here. Actually, there's this one from
Read
Les,
on this.
which he hasn't used in a very long time.
Positions.
They're gambling on it. They have no
Tapping
contact
orb to try
anywhere
to
else
bait
on
out
the map.
util.
So they're just saying, Vitality might just go back to what's been successful. Tap of the orb, but maybe a change of direction. Vitality really taking their time to try to work the map.
Check from Sylvan. Seeing some heavier presence over here at Mound.
Where are you?
Taunt does get the ping.
The drone's good here from Stacks. He gets info on at least one player
Paranoia does get expended.
and gets a tag too.
It looks like ultimately Vitality
Is there
do
still
want to
paranoia for
pivot
Sylvan?
towards
No,
A
this is.
site
Oh my
once
God,
again.
there's no util here for A side
Gonna be
hold.
passed over here from
This is
Durka.
a good
Swap
pivot
that
back
out
by
for a
Vitality.
rifle. Buzz is starting to drift over in towards B. Sylvan once again on his lonesome. This was heavily punished
30
by
seconds
Vitality.
Same thing as last time.
That shot connects.
Wall banged him.
Sylvan down to 55, a little bit of added HP on top because the regen shield was going to be sussed out. Sylvan
This is going OT, chat.
Durka peeks in. The shot is good. And Buzz is on the floor. Gets locked out away from the rest of the team, but now that pit held in the back pocket for so very long finally comes into play as Vitality look to take this into overtime. Back sliding in along the wall.
Free kill here on Tiff.
Has no idea.
Trex.
Everyone now clustered in towards tree. Gun barrel spotted but safe. A bit faster with it. Has the decay advantage. Izu frantically scaling forward. Trying to open things up a little bit more, but safe just hidden. Tucked away in the
Yo, what's up,
clouds.
Coco Powder? How's it going?
Helps to guide them into this overtime here. In this elimination match.
I gotta say, I think these two playing towards Rubble, I like it that they fell back because they realize here that potentially the rotate would happen, so you're falling back, and then you don't have util to stall. But then at this point, when you still have camera on top C, your drone spotted a few.
Absolutely insane.
None whatsoever, but that extra chair
I mean, I guess the
from
rotate's
Durka
still too
bringing
long
out
no matter what.
the
You have no chance to go out and help.
Hasn't really been messing around with it too
Like, you
much.
can't
Really
rotate and
down
help
that
on the
attack.
stack. So what would have been most important, to be honest, is maybe even the Omen falling back and trying to play the retake.
Gonna go for that glass cannon.
But maybe because Sylvan didn't have any paranoia or anything anymore, he just felt like he had to do a hero play. But keeping one smoke on a retake maybe would have been the difference maker for T1's retake.
You have an opportunity to grab it.
Had it once and then was widely just avoided
Yep.
and had it taken away. Again, though, T1
Everybody's going through this
leaning
through
back
a
over
cage.
towards A.
Interesting
Taking
scaling from T1 and
starting
SOT.
as these players from Vitality just gonna leave Durka on an island and
Who's been
kicks
playing
this
better?
guy fire
Vitality now.
through the wall.
It definitely started with T1, but ever since like what, a 7-1 scoreline or something, Vitality's been activated.
Presence confirmed.
T1's been scrapping for this round
Through the
since
smoke.
that
Double
timeout
tap
from
shield in
Vitality
play.
on the first half.
Able to get on top of him, finds that kill, gets the shield reset. Sees in position here for the moment, just looking to wait it out. Stacks goes for the spike plant. You're frantically looking
Big
everyone's
paranoia.
way, knows that the smoke above is about to dissipate, and he can't get
That's
him
a
to
big
cover fast enough.
paranoia.
Finding one, drops down, finds
Les
another.
is too good, dude.
As Izu trying to get here to save Stacks, but he cannot keep him alive. He's now on his lonesome.
It's
Another
got Pit with it too.
built up, unless this time not saving it for a rainy day. Running low on bullets. Vitality.
Wait, didn't even show him reloading.
Maybe well aware of that, looking for the push. Knows that there's a player close, but has to know that it's being held. Knows that he has to try to get these shots through, and he just cannot. They take it to OT. They take the opening
Les is too
round.
good, man.
And now it is Vitality.
Again, MVP for me if Vitality wins.
And it's Les from heaven. Just doing such a great job knocking players down from up top to get that pit. It looked like maybe there was some hope for T1. Meteor able to break through, but then the high lows. Cost Stacks his
Yeah,
life.
what's up, Sid? How's it going?
Give Les the pit. And they've got a real darn good chance going over to their attacker's side. Just able to read that round from start
With
to
how
finish.
good
It was
T1's
an
been
eight
doing on
push
their
from the get-go
attack
for
side.
T1.
Actually, their pulse
And
plan
it's
has not been the
dismantled by
best for T1.
Vitality.
which is why Vitality was able to come back here on the first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Over towards C, tap of the orb.
Haven't been out this early in a minute? Nice.
Showstopper.
Here we go, blast pack.
What makes you wake up so early?
That tripwire. Playing these mind games. Going to constantly have T1 having to second guess their read.
Yeah, are they going to double back? Or are they
But yeah, with T1 struggling here on their pulse plants on attack and not looking the best on defense,
C's goes out.
and have to scramble to get only, what,
But Track's doing everything he can to sell that this is going to be an
5
A-side
rounds?
hit again.
Either way, he's keeping 2 players
but
off.
very labored on the last 2 that they've gotten. I don't know how good this is going to look here for Vitality on this defensive round.
Shots for Buzz not going to be able to come through to try to find a punish. Prowler scouts, and now the bad news figured out. Field race here for Meteor, push her in the back of the cage. Izu.
You already know how that cage works. This is so basic from Izu.
Showstopper's online.
Lots of ciphers do this, so very nicely exploited by Safe.
Certainly has not.
Second map. We're going to the second map.
Showstopper about to be in his
This,
face.
I think, mentally booms. Look at that. Full HP.
It was coming his way.
Full HP after winning that first map, if I'm not mistaken.
From what was at 1 point, a 1-7 scoreline.
You're watching your sister for the weekend. I have to drop her off at school. That reminds me, I got to drop my kid off at daycare soon. But we're still good. We still got a couple of hours. But chat, I feel this might be a mental boom for T1 after losing that first map like that. Because they lost their map pick. We're going into Vitality's map pick now on Haven. Ooh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough.